Staying with developments in Yokohama, Japan, where President Tinubu attended the 9th meeting of the Tokyo International Conference for African Development. President Tinubu has commended the Nigerian armed forces for the successes in the war against insurgency and criminality. He made the remarks during his intervention at the plenary session on peace and stability. President Tinubu emphasized his administration's commitment to addressing the root causes of insecurity through strengthening the government security apparatus and ongoing economic reforms. He also described the current momentum in the Nigerian armed forces as a springboard for national development and stability. At the opening ceremony, Prime Minister of Japan Shigeru Ishiba announced a collaborative economic framework between Japan and the African Development Bank to disburse a maximum of $5.5 billion to Africa.
We need to promote Africa-Japan partnership and promote the development of the African continent. Cooperation is necessary. There has to be a platform for practical action. So TICAD is a very important venue, and I would like to take this opportunity to praise the Japanese government for taking such an initiative.
For Govt Alliance, in the coming 5 years, we will contribute at least $550 million. And we would like to support Africa's vaccine supply. In the education sector, which is the primary foundation of human resource development, we will improve learning for 10 million children and develop 150,000 advanced personnel.
With the world's youngest population, abundant natural resources, and a vibrant entrepreneurial spirit, Africa is poised for progress. And this year's theme, Co-Create Innovative Solutions with Africa, reminds us that these same strengths can help shape a more peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world inside and beyond Africa's borders.
We need to move beyond the potential to realize tangible growth and development, especially as Africa's youthful population, expanding market, technological innovation, and vast natural resources position the continent for accelerated progress in the years ahead. Constrained public funding, shift in the global trade are posing new challenges for many low-income countries.
Joining me live from Yokohama, Japan, is Senior Special Advisor to President Tinubu on Foreign Affairs and Protocol, Ademola Oshodi. Mr. Oshodi, thanks for joining us on the news this hour. Prime Minister Ishiba announced earlier today up to $5.5 billion in new funding for Africa through the AFDB. What portion is Nigeria realistically targeting, and which sectors are top priority for investment?
Thank you, Nifemi. It's actually Senior Special Assistant. Nigeria is focused on 3 main areas, which is power, industry, and also agriculture. Those are 3 main focus that we would really love the cooperation of the Japanese towards our economy. But the president has also emphasized the great partnership with Japan and Africa over the years. Especially it's on development. This is the 9th Tokyo International Conference for African Development. And so it showed a lot of interest by the Japanese government on development in Africa. This interest is focused a lot on climate change. The $5.5 billion you talked about, a lot of it is couched around greenhouse emission and ensuring we have a transition towards more cleaner energy usage. The Japanese has also focused a lot on ensuring that Nigeria has and Africa sustainable development, growth that emphasizes, again, clean environment. They also focus on youth, women, and in many cases, the connectivity of Africa, ensuring that, we have great communication within the country and outside. Those are the areas that I think the collaboration is between Japan and Africa, and in Nigeria in particular.
Absolutely. We had the president also urging global collaboration on technology and he called for UN Security Council reform. What tangible partnerships or commitments is Nigeria walking away with to empower its youth and also strengthen its international voice?
Well, we have to be in the room. They say if you're not in the room, you don't have a voice. If you're not on the menu, sorry, if you're not on the table, then you're on the menu. So basically, we have to ensure that Nigeria plays a big role in all the international organizations, especially the United Nations. It's important we get that permanent seat. Nigeria is the natural leader of Africa. We are the giant of Africa in our population, our economy, and also our cultural reach, our soft power, music, movies, entertainment, and it's just our culture. So it's important Nigeria plays that pivotal role in leadership in Africa on the United Nations as a permanent member. It's also the fact that Nigeria's role in security, based on what the president said, has been very forthright. The military, the security services in general in Nigeria played a pivotal role in providing peace and stability. We've seen how many of his insurgency has reduced, and Nigeria has become more of a stabilizing force in West Africa, leading in ECOWAS and being a good example towards ensuring democracy flourishes in the subcontinent. So it's important that the international collaboration we've seen with the Japanese, or whether it's in the BRICS or G20, but especially with the United Nations, that we take a forthright position on the leadership of the continent.
Indeed.
The president of Nigeria has actually ensured that the cooperation of international organizations, especially regarding the reforms he's instigated, is also coming to light.
I'd like us to quickly touch on the reactions back home. I'm sure you're following criticism of Nigeria as what they call empty pavilion. The State House is saying it was just a spillover space, not a showcase. But can you clarify how Nigeria actually used that space and why substance should matter more than optics in a forum like this?
It's very true, Nifemi. That space is for a trade expo. The Nigerian delegation did not come for a trade expo. We came for very serious meetings, especially in the sidelines, pushing issues of the industrialization of the Nigerian economy, power, and also ensuring that we have tremendous cooperation on agriculture. So it's the pavilion that is empty there was a trade expo, and that wasn't our focus as much as it could be a point there, but that's not what we came for. We came for serious business with government officials of the Japanese government. And the space that you've seen that is making so much racket on the social media, getting people all excited, is really somebody just saying, not looking at the full picture of it. We didn't come there to do a trade expo. That's what I would say the trade unions would put their products or their services to showcase what Nigeria can do. It's not a government objective. It's not one of the reasons we came there for. So it's important that people put that in perspective.
Senior Special.
Focus on the reason we came here, the success
Indeed.
that we're receiving so far.
A good place to leave it. Hopefully we'll continue this conversation subsequently. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Foreign Affairs and Protocol, Ademola Oshodi, thank you for talking to us.